Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today is December 6th, and it's our Sunday evening call. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about earning Atlantis. So Arbonne announced our trip for 2016, which is Atlantis. Which is an amazing resort. This is a trip that I earned my first year in Arbonne, and I was able to take my husband on this trip, and it really changed his understanding of Arbonne and changed his whole view of where we could go in this business. And so for him, it was a paradigm shift. This wasn't some little business that I was going to make money at. This could be a life-changing thing for us. So if you can get your spouse on this trip, it's one of the best things that you can do. Not to mention it's pretty amazing to go spend a week with just like-minded, awesome Arbonne people. So I want to encourage you guys to really consider going for this trip. Couple of things. So when you are presented with a challenge, and this could be any challenge, it could be the Tahoe challenge, it can be whatever challenge it is, that's out there. The first thing that you have to do is to decide that you're going to go for it. And I think that this whole thing is more of a mindset than anything, is putting it in your mind that you're going to do this. And if you don't settle this in your heart ahead of time, that you're going to earn this, then it's going to be really easy for you to just say, forget it. I'm not going to earn it. There was a time that Kendall, who is an RVP direct to me, she had wanted to earn a trip. I can't remember. I think it was a Cancun trip, and she basically was going to give up because she thought for sure she couldn't earn it. And so we sat down and we talked it through and made a plan, and she ended up earning it like the last day that she could earn it. So it's really a mind thing. So if you're gonna put your mind to it that you're gonna earn it, then you have more of a chance of going for it. So once you decide that you want to earn this trip, the first thing you need to do is register. It is $40 to register. It is a tax deduction, so you can use it as part of your tax write-off. But to get the double points that they're offering for December, you have to be registered for it. So what they're doing in December is, and we're going to talk about this in a minute, but there's basically two parts to earning this trip. One is to promote district managers, okay? And the second is to earn volume in your central district. Not only your central district, but anybody you promote out of your central district. You can count their volume as well. So in December is double volume. So whatever you do in your central district, if you're not a district yet, it's just whatever you do in your success line, that's going to count as double. So if you did 3,000 in your success line volume as a consultant, or 3,000 in your district as a district manager, then that would be 6,000 towards your qualification for that trip. You don't get paid on double volume, but you get to count it towards your the trip volume that you need. Okay, so you need to right now decide that this is something you want to go for. Settle it in your heart that this is what you're doing, and then register, and then print off the receipt because it is a tax deduction. Once you decide, then you need to commit. So how do you commit to this? I think the number one way to commit is to tell your family that this is what you're going to do for them in 2016, that you're going to take them on this amazing trip to Atlantis. Once you tell your family that this is what you're going to do for them, obviously they're going to be holding you accountable, as well as give you grace when you need to go and work your business, and knowing that you're working towards earning them an amazing vacation. Okay, You can also post pictures of Atlantis, you know, on your dream board. You can put it on the visor of your, you know, when the sun's in your eyes and you're driving, you put your visor down. You know, wherever you want. Put it as the screen saver on your phone, just to remind you that you're going for this trip. And don't give yourself a back door. Once you commit, don't give yourself a back door to get out of it, okay? But telling your family that this is a vacation that you're earning for them, that's huge, okay? Maybe it's a vacation you're earning for your grandkids. Just saying. The next thing you have to do once you have decided and once you have committed is you're going to need to book your calendar, because obviously the way that you're going to promote district managers and accumulate volume is to be an activity, okay? So this is not going to happen if you have it on your dream board and you're just staring at your dream board, you know, I'm going to go on this amazing vacation, but you don't do any activity, back it up. It's not going to happen. So you got to back it up with activity. So you're going to have to commit to activity. So what kinds of activity is there to commit to? Obviously, there's the group appointments. I love doing facials. You guys know that. And I love doing facials because I feel like people walk away with something of value every single time. I'm also thinking of having dewinterizing your feet spa nights. So I know everybody has really dry, cracked feet right now with the cold weather and all of that. So it's a good time to do a spa night and dewinterize your feet. So you could do group appointments. You can do one-on-one appointments, doing the same stuff, facials or foot spas or whatever. You can offer a one-on-one, and if they decide to do a one-on-one with you, then you can offer them or let them know that they can have up to 2 more people there and keep it nice and intimate. Activity includes inviting people to listen to a Discover Arbonne call and then following up with them. And that's something that I will talk about in a little bit. But I have challenged myself to have at least one person. No, I'm asking at least one person every day of the month of December to listen to a Discover Arbonne call. And so I'll talk more about that. But by the end of December, my goal is to have asked 31 people to listen to a 20-minute call about this business, okay? You can also promote our 30 Days to Healthy Living. January 1st, we're going to be starting. We need to be promoting this right now. We actually are going to open up our Facebook blog group at least 1 week ahead of time. I'm still trying to think of a name for this group. So if you are clever and good at coming up with names, I need a name for our group that we're going to have. And then obviously you're going to follow up with other clients that you've had and train new teammates. Those are all different ways of having activity on your calendar, okay? All right, so details of earning this trip can be found on the source. I actually downloaded this, so I will upload it to our Facebook page, but it's an 8-page document, okay? And it goes through, you know, what you're going to earn, all the activities. Atlantis is amazing. It truly is a paradise. But I can't read it, but on this page here, it actually talks about how to earn the trip. And there's different levels. It's level 1 through 5 that you can earn. Level 1, you get, when you hit level 1, you get your very own Arbonne selfie stick. So that's exciting all in itself. Level 2 is a selfie stick and a travel toiletry set. And then the 3rd level is the trip, and it's you earn the trip for 1. And if you earn the trip for 1 person, you have the option of buying in another person. So you can buy somebody in. Level 4 is the selfie stick, the toiletry bag, the trip, but it's for 2 people. Okay, and then level 5 is earning the trip outright for 2 people plus getting bonus cash. It doesn't exactly say how much the bonus cash is. Last time I feel like it was like $1,000. It was significant. So enough to cover most of your plane tickets anyway to get there. So anyway, so those are the different levels. Now, at each level, you have to promote at least one district manager. Okay, so if you're not a district manager, promoting yourself doesn't count. So you need to promote and also promote others in your business. And I want you to think about this. I mean, obviously, if you're promoting district managers, you're growing your business. If you promote 3 district managers and earn this trip, guess what? You're an area manager. Okay, you'll go to this trip as an area manager. Probably, you know, if you promote 3 people direct to you and they're working on bringing in people, you could even be on your way to region. Okay, so Arbonne is rewarding us for just doing what we need to be doing to growing our business. Okay, so if you're not sure what it looks like to get into qualification for district manager and promote to district manager, then you know, you can look that up, or you can reach out and talk to me, and I will tell you how to do that. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that tonight. So if you are a consultant, the good news is that anybody that you bring into this business is going to count towards your volume. Okay, because once you promote to district manager, everybody is going to be in your central district. Okay, once somebody promotes out of your central district, they're no longer in your central district, but because of this challenge, you'll still get to be paid on their volume. If you're a district manager already, you have a district, and then you might have some other districts direct to you. You don't get to count their volume, but anybody that you promote new during this challenge, then you can count their volume. Okay, but as a consultant, you can count everybody. As a new district manager, if you have no districts at this point, and you start promoting districts, again, you can count everybody that you promote and use all of their volume. So the volume seems like a lot, and it seems a little bit overwhelming. The first level of volume is $25,000 in volume over 6 months. The next one is $50,000 over 6 months, and then it goes 25,000 up to 125,000. Okay, so this top level of earning this trip is 5 district managers or vice presidents direct to you. So if one of you guys promoted direct to me as an area manager, that actually would count for me, even though some of you are already, you know, districts and all of that. But 5 district managers and 125,000 in 6 months, and that's using everybody's volume that you promote. So it's actually not as overwhelming as it looks. Okay. In addition, December is double volume. Okay. And so anything you do in your district in December, you're going to get double volume for. And they had an August, what did they call it? August bonus, I guess, where you can also count anything you did in August. So for example, I went and looked at my, I'm gonna upload this tracker. Do you guys see this? This is a tracker. You can kind of keep track of where you're at earning this trip. This is your volume for the different months, what you want to get, what you got, what you still need. And so I went back and looked at my August volume, and my central district did 5,719. So I get to count that towards earning this trip. Okay, December, whatever we do in our central district, in my central district, I get to count double. Okay, so I can kind of keep track of this. And I can guarantee you, if I have showed this, if this is up and I'm showing it to my kids and my family, and I've told them, you know, this is a trip that I'm earning for you, they're going to be asking me about this all the time. Okay, they're going to hold me accountable for this, and they're going to be okay with me going and working my Arbonne business because I'm earning this trip for them. Okay. So we do have August. If you were a consultant in August, you can count that volume. And then for December, it's double. Okay. And I just want to say, you guys, I want you to go, if you decide and commit to go for this, go for the top. Go for level 5. And what if you fall a little bit short and hit here? Okay, you still earned an amazing vacation, and you've grown your business with 4 new people direct to you. Okay, so again, you'll be at least an area manager by the time you've earned this trip. Okay, But I would say go for it. Go for the whole thing. Let's try to get 5 people direct to us to promote and earn that cash and earn that vacation. Okay. But so we talked about the activity, but I want to talk about real quick inviting others to take a look at this business. Last week I kind of stole Sarah Langham's training that I posted and just talked about what it is we are offering in Arbonne. Okay, we're not trying to do something to people. We're actually offering something and doing things for people. So at some point I'm going to have Kendall, who I sponsored into my business, get on a call so that she can explain to you how much this business has changed her life. I know it's changed my life, okay, period. I mean, I get to work 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week, and I have way more time with my kids, and we're able to do things that we wouldn't be able to do without Arbonne. It's completely changed my life. But there's something that's even more, I can't even think of the word, but when you're able to offer this to somebody else and they can change their life because you offered it to them, that's amazing. Okay, so to earn this trip, you're going to have to offer this business to people. Okay, and if you didn't get to listen to last week's training, I think I uploaded it. And if I didn't, I did post Sarah Langham's training, and she did it way better. But making a list of the way that when you offer Arbonne to somebody, what are the benefits that they get by having Arbonne in their life? And it could be as a client, it can be as a business partner, and then another list of what are they getting from you? You're offering your time, you're offering your support, you're offering all these different things. What are you giving to other people through their interactions with you? And that's a really good exercise. And I did it, and I posted my list on our page. So if you want to go back on our page and look for it, it's there. But you're going to have to offer this to people. And so I kind of gave you guys a little bit of a thing. What I'm doing personally is I'm asking people that I know that have been in my business over the last however many years, and they love Arbonne, and those are the people I'm asking right now if they'll take a look at this business. And I'm asking one person each day of December. Not everybody's telling me yes, that they'll listen to the call, and that's okay. But by the end of December, I'm going to have asked 31 people to take a look at this business. And so I'm actually doing this via text message to do this. And like I said, I'm asking people that I know already love Arbonne, so my clients. And then I'm going to ask people that are kind of like on my dream team, people I would love to work with. And so we need to remember that we are offering a gift for people here, okay? But here's the text that I've been sending, and I actually have it in a document so I can upload this too. But it basically says, hey, person's name, I have to tell you that you've been on my heart. I know that you are crazy busy right now, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to listen to a call via internet link about Arbonne. I see so many ways that you could benefit from this business. Please understand that you can absolutely tell me no, but I really feel like you should at least have a listen. It's about 20 minutes in length, and I can text you the link. If you would do this and allow me to follow up with you, I have a face mask sample as a thank you. So I have those little RE9 cellular renewal mask samples that I'm sending as a thank you. As a result, it's only December 6th, but I did follow up. I had one person say that they listened to the call so far. I didn't send out my ask today, but so out of 5. One person told me no, and the other people haven't responded yet, so I'm going to retext them. But she's going to join my business. She's going to start December. So one of the girls who listened to the call is going to start. So that's exciting. And that's how we're going to get new people in our district. Yay! So I'm excited about that. And she's a really neat Christian girl, and I love her. She's amazing. So I'm really excited. And she loves Arbonne too. So So I want to offer that challenge to you guys. You know, if there are people that you know are in your life that love Arbonne, you're not having to sell them on that piece of it, or there's somebody that you would love to work with you, why not ask them? You know, and some of these people I'm asking to listen to this call, I've asked them to listen to it before. And, you know, maybe things in their life have changed, and maybe they're ready for it now, okay? You guys have to remember, not everybody's going to be ready when you ask them to listen to this call or ask them about this business. Sometimes it takes people a while to see how this is going to fit for them and see how they're going to need it, okay? Then once they say that they'll listen to the call, I send out the Deanna Heron opportunity. And again, I put it in this document, so I'll upload this. This is basically what I'm using to talk to you guys tonight. And so it's in here, and I uploaded the link that I text them. It's Deanna Heron. It's less than 20 minutes. It's very quick. And then once they listen to the call, I ask them the 4 follow-up questions. With this girl that I just met with, she was local. So I actually asked her if we could meet for coffee, and I went through the questions with her there. But if you don't know the 4 questions, I did put them in the document here. The 4 questions are: what did you like best about the phone call? What surprised you most about the phone call? Who do you know personally that could benefit from the products, the business, or both? And on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being don't ever speak to me about Arbonne again, and 10 being sign me up, where would you put yourself on that scale? And using that scale, you can get an idea, you know, if they're interested in the business, they would be, you know, closer to a 10. If they are not, obviously they'd be closer to 0. And, you know, somebody could be a 1 or a 2 and not interested in the business, but that's at that point you say, okay, you know, would you be interested in having a facial at your home, or a dewinterize your foot spa night or something, and ask them if they would host for you. And if that's not something they would like to do, then you can ask them if you could send them samples and get their feedback. Okay, so but you're going to start with the business ask, and then you can go from there. So I have those questions in there. The other thing, besides asking people to look at the business, obviously you're going to want to get activity, and we talked about that activity at the beginning of this. But if you haven't tried the textbook challenge, Alyssa Caballero, and I just put this on our Facebook page. She's one of the RVPs direct to Kendall, and she and Kendall and I had gone to this VP retreat in Oklahoma, and one of the things we learned about was the text booking challenge, and I did talk a little bit about that a couple weeks ago. But she did like a 4-minute little training video on it, and she also posted the verbiage, and so that you would use to text. And the idea is you follow it exactly. Even though it feels weird a little bit, some of the verbiage feels a little bit weird, but you follow it anyway, and you're going to get amazing results, okay? So so I want to challenge you to try the texting challenge. I mean, if you sent out 10 texts, it wouldn't take you that long to copy and paste and send out 10 texts and see what you can get booked, okay? But as far as this trip goes, don't wait. Okay, it seems like 6 months is a long time, but you know, you need to get yourself into momentum now. You guys, December has always been one of my biggest months. I promoted to regional vice president in December. Okay, so if you have it in your head that people are busy and people aren't going to want to go and do, you know, anything with Arbonne, that's just not true. Okay, people are out and about. They're, you know, they're out doing Arbonne events, not Arbonne events, but holiday events. And Arbonne can be one of those holiday events, a holiday facial, a holiday fit spa, whatever it is. And so, you know, get that out of your head, because people really do enjoy having these products used on them, okay? And people are spending money right now, okay? So this is a great time to talk to people about Arbonne and get things scheduled, okay? But don't wait. You know, today's your day for action. It's December 6th. We have until December 31st to really take advantage of the double points for December. And this is a great time to talk to people about Arbonne. The other thing I want to remember to say to you guys is we really need to start promoting our new program coming out in January 1st is we're going to start our healthy living blog. You guys, I need a name. So if you're clever and you're good at coming up, we're going to have a Facebook group, and it'll be where I pin the blog post that I showed you guys, so that they can go to the blog and they can see, you know, what they need to do to prepare for their 30 days to healthy living, and then they click on week 1, day 1, week 1, day 2, or whatever it is, week 1, Tuesday, week 1, Wednesday, and it has all the recipes and everything. In that Facebook group, I also will be posting, you know, things that we come across that are, you know, good internet memes, or a really good article on why drinking lemon water is so good. Or so it's going to be a group that we have, invite people to come to. They can start the challenge any Monday they want. It doesn't have to be the first Monday of the month, but we are starting this new blog at the end of December. So I need a name for it. I was thinking, it's funny, I was texting Linda, and turns out we both are awful at coming up with these kinds of names. So, you know, I was kind of thinking, what did I say? Simply Healthy, Wholesome Health. I don't know. I'm awful. So if you guys can think of any clever names for that blog or for that group, if you wouldn't mind messaging me some ideas, that would be great. So I'm going to open this up. You guys, actually, I don't know if I can unmute you. You guys are, oh, unmute all. No, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, it did. Do you guys have any, do you guys have any questions?
I don't.
You guys are all clear? I think Jen Youngs, are you talking? I can't hear you.
Kinda. Just turn your volume up.
Who, me or her?
Her, I think, because I can barely hear her.
Hello.
Hey, there you are.
I can hear you a little better.
Okay, I'll just talk loud.
Okay.
I just haven't seen where to sign up for the incentive, the trip.
Oh, okay. I'll post that too. When you go to, well, I'll post the link, but I think it's under like events and,
Okay.
but there's a link, so I can post that in our group, so that you can sign up for it.
Okay.
That was easy. Let me write that down. Post link. Okay, any other questions? No?
Have any ideas about letting people know about the January 1st Clean Eating Challenge?
You know, I'm sure I will have some ideas. You know, just from all the posts that I've done over the years, I just need to start posting. What I'll do is I'll post whatever I post. I'll post in our Facebook page. So you guys can copy any of those posts that you want to copy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think, but I do need names, you guys. So I need a name for our group. I don't know. And I don't want Argonne to be in it because I want it to be, I want it to be compliant. So I don't think we can use the word Arbonne in it at all. So it can have clean, it can have healthy, it can have, what'd you say?
I'm texting you now.
Okay, good.
Yay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the other thing is Becky figured out how to upload nation calls. So if you weren't able to be on the nation call on Wednesday, I will post the link for you. Melissa Ladner is on there, and she's talking about this tracker, and she actually came up with this track. It's really simple. Ooh, I like it. I had said to Linda, what about, what did I say, purely healthy, pure health, or what did I say?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or I said something about simple, simply pure, or something like that. I'll look at that. I like it. Anyway, so Melissa Ladner, she's a sideline, made this tracker. So, and she talks a little bit about it on the call. So anyway, okay, it is 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. And if you guys have any questions, email me. It'll take a little while for the this video to load up, but I'll go ahead and start posting these different things in our group so you guys can print them off and look at them. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye.